Dam systems for dress-up video games. In dress-up and fashion simulation games, the wardrobe is a perfect example of a dam system that players interact with directly. It organizes every clothing item, accessory, color variant, texture, and pattern, essentially acting as the game's internal closet brain. This system makes it possible for players to search, sort, filter, and use their items smoothly. These games often include hundreds, sometimes thousands of assets. Just like real companies use dam systems to store and retrieve brand assets, dress-up games rely on similar structures to help players browse their huge wardrobes efficiently and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Why dam matters in dress-up games? Dress-up games are collection games. Over time, players accumulate massive wardrobes. Without proper organization, finding items becomes slow, decision fatigue sets in, and creativity is interrupted. A dam system prevents this by structuring items, providing search and filters, presenting the right items at the right time. The point of these games is designing outfits, not scrolling through menus. A strong dam system reduces the time spent searching and maximizes the time spent styling. Games with weak organization forces players to scroll endlessly, makes searches stressful, break the creativity process, and causes users to rely on external wikis, trackers, and spreadsheets. Games with strong organization gets the players to the right item fast, support creativity instead of hindering it, make large inventories manageable, keeps the game feeling accessible, and encourages long-term engagement for the returning players. A dam helps developers too. A proper dam system stops asset duplication, makes updates easier, keeps file sizes organized, and ensures consistency across releases. When thousands of new clothing items are added in events and seasonal drops, a proper dam architecture keeps the game scalable and maintainable. And here I have a dam demo for a dress-up game that I created, so you can see just how a dam works in a dress-up game. In a fashion game, the first thing you usually see is a top row of general clothing categories, things like dress, shoes, tops, pants, and headwear. This works just like a taxonomy in a real dam. Each broad category can be clicked into more specific item types. For example, headwear. If you click into headwear, the category breaks down types such as brimmed hat, cap, beanie, clip. Every headwear asset in the game is filed under headwear and a specific type, like headwear to beanie or headwear to clip. Let's move on to an example for tops. The same logic applies to tops. You have the main category top, and when you click it, you can see types like t-shirt, blouse, camisole, and vest. Each clothing piece is assigned to one of these subtypes, so the game knows exactly where it belongs. Now, let's do an example of how we'd use a search system to find an asset we need. Let's say I really want my character to wear a pink polka dot blouse. I will first make sure I'm in the right category. Since I want to wear a blouse, I would be under top. So when I go to the search system and I click on it, we can see that I'm only in top search options. Depending on the game, there may be many different search filters. For mine, we can see that I have it listed by general, brand, type, by keyword, which may be image, detail, or pattern, by color, maybe a palette or its main color, and by price and its range. These vary by game. Some games have very simple searches, and others have extremely detailed multi-filter search systems. To get my pink polka dot shirt, I would go under pattern, click on polka dots and turn on that filter. And then I would go back and go to main color and make sure pink is turned on. And now at the bottom we can see two tags have been applied, polka dots and pink. And because both filters must be true, the only item that shows up is pink polka dot shirt that I wanted. In a real dam, there would be many results, not just one, but the idea is still the same. So let's say I want to click on the actual clothing item and put it on my character. When I do that, I can also see all of its metadata. We can see the name of the item, the type of pattern it has, its color, what brand it's from, its image, so maybe it's feminine or comfy, and then the price, detail, and type. Metadata is what allows the game's DAM to organize, search, load, and display the item correctly.